Let me check the few real quick. You know how these devils do. Okay. All right, Shalom.
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 First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Yahweh
Shai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem, Bahashem.
double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honor to you brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity. Wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families. Those that change according to the word, calling on the names of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. In time of trouble, we say peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times. You hopeful elect men and women. You know, and yeah, we just gonna get right into it, man. You know, the push to go digital is grasping farther reach. You know, you got world leaders, people in high positions talking about, you know, going digital, and including here in America. You know, but what's gonna happen is this. What's happening is, all of these people have the same effort, have the same goal in the end. All the elites have the same goal, and that's to go cashless. Regardless how divided the world looks, you know, they're behind the scenes. They're behind the scenes playing God. You know, but all these nations are in league with one another, and they're going to be in league when it comes to this MOTB, because that's going to be pushed throughout the whole world, just not in America.
Yep.
You know, they already got it in what was that, Sweden?
Yep.
Sweden pretty much is on board. Hey, China is fastly approaching. You know, all these top nations are on it. Go ahead.
I was about to say China already got the digital ID, and facial recognition.
Yep.
You know, so they not people sleeping outside because they can't even get in their building because their social credit score is low. Or they being penalized for something that they did or something that they said, you know, either out of their mouth or on social media. You know, and you can, if you paying attention, you can see that your life is more and more becoming cashless, more and more becoming censored and monetized. You know, by what restrictions being placed on your social media accounts, by restrictions being placed on your cash that you go and pay for groceries with, and even when you go shop for groceries or goods, they have an option. It's like out here where we're at in Whole Foods, there's an option where you can actually wave your hand past a reader, and it will scan the device inside your body, already amongst the public. You know.
Yeah. I think that video that we were watching this morning, that was the guy he was in Australia, you know, and the banks are forcing them, because a lot of the Australians were saying, hey, look, you know, this may not work. He said, we're skeptical about it because without, if everything's if you get a blackout, a storm, everybody is in total dependence upon the government. So they were pushing back. So, you know, the banks are actually pushing Australia to go digital. You know, so this thing is going to be forced. You know, it's going to be high demand, but you're going to have a big pushback. But they're gonna do it. You know, so just because you see people saying that they don't want it, don't mean it's not going to happen. This thing is going to be forced upon the people, man.
Absolutely.
You know.
You gonna put it?
You had some?
Yeah, I got the video right here. We might play a couple of these videos, but it's going into the topic that we're going into, and this is a hot topic, the MOTB, man. You know, that's the end of this society, and you know, we're waiting for this society to end, man. So anything that's dealing with that being pushed forward is good news for us. It's good news, bro. Like, we can't get into, well, I don't want to be uncomfortable, spirit. Hey, you're going to be one of the most uncomfortable people out there because you're not preparing yourself. You're not preparing your mind. You're not preparing your spirit. You know, but those people are going to be most uncomfortable. Well, go ahead.
To anonymity on social media.
Hold on.
To anonymity on social media. In our countries, no one can walk the streets with a mask on their face or drive a car without a license plate. No one can send packages without showing an ID or buy a hunting weapon without giving their name. And yet, we are allowing people to roam freely on social networks without linking their profiles to a real identity.
And social media is a big thing now because people have opted into false validation at such a high point now that everybody's claiming they don't need society. I got this dopamine boost, this consistent dopamine boost that I could just scroll down. I could just scroll through and just keep scrolling, and I can post something, and these people put likes up. Yeah, well, at least one person agreed with me. Somebody fucks with me. And these people don't even hardly know each other.
Yeah.
So it's false validation.
False
like,
validation,
oh, people here, one person who is just as bitter as you is, you know, evil as you is gonna always agree. You know? But now, he's saying, look, in order for you to go, hey, they're gonna use everything they can against people. They didn't corrupted relationships, like people getting together and bonding and creating relationships. You can't do that anymore. It's hard to create friendships. Everybody's socially awkward. You know, everybody's in this fucking, you know, reclusive, prude spirit, man.
God.
To where they get their dopamine hits on social media. You know, vlogs and all kind of crazy shit. Everybody got a voice now. But soon, in order for you to use your voice, you're gonna have to become a part of the system. Hey, we was just talking about the guy last night. They should, like I was talking about, hey, everybody shouldn't have a fucking social. Now everybody got a say.
Oh yeah, God.
But now they're gonna start infringing on that now. You know?
I got some real quick. We can let the video play.
Yeah. Okay.
I got some though.
This paving the way for misinformation, hate speech, and cyber harassment.
Hey, that's famine of the word, because they believe that what we say is hate speech.
God.
You know, so that just further shows you that the famine of the word is coming. You know, because YouTube is considered social media. Everywhere where you upload videos of what you got to say is considered social media. So YouTube might take the first blow and have to reform and stop people from using, and then these other sites are gonna follow. Odyssey and Rumble, eventually they're gonna follow behind. You know, now they probably gonna get bought out. You know, because anything the so-called white man can't control, he buys out with money. So they probably gonna buy these other places out, and pretty much take anything that's against the government off the social media sites.
God.
You know, a lot of brothers do videos on TikTok.
Yep.
They say they starting to. Hey, remember we was talking about how they want you to use put your ID. Your ID has your address.
Yeah.
On it in a lot of cases. So you talk shit and you got an ID with your address on, they can come and disappear you in a night. So if you're gonna have to log in and put your address and shit on there, and you being monitored, a lot of people that's speaking anti-government. Trump said it. Trump said, look, if you're anti-Jesus Christ, you anti-government, there's gonna be penalties.
Yeah.
He said it, bro.
Yeah.
You're anti-Christian. You know, everybody just gotta be a fucking Christian, man. You know, if you're anti-Christian, if you're anti blah blah blah, then there's gonna be penalties.
Because it is.
It's just, we still on topic of your scripture?
Yeah.
You can bring it out, man. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna continue to play it.
Okay. It says, Sirach 12:10, real quick. It says, never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Although he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So we gotta know our enemy, man.
Yep.
You know, this is only the first steps, and people looking at this like, oh, it's great because they're gonna make it seem like it's a luxury. You know, when you talk about the digital ID and you talk about the mindset of the people, they love it because they get to have certain delicacies that normal people can't have. Like for instance, like getting searched at airports or faster lines at convenience stores. You know, where you can just I got digital ID. I can just walk right straight through the TSA. I don't have to get checked because I have digital ID, so it's much more convenient that way. You know, so we gotta know that that's a trap, man.
Yeah.
You know, all of these are traps set by Esau Edom because that's what he does. You know, although words was soft in his mouth. Well, words are smoother than butter.
Yeah, smoother than butter.
Smoother than oil, but war was in his heart.
Yeah, they had drawn swords.
Yeah, they were drawn swords.
Yeah, and this guy, our people don't keep up with the news. They watch certain things and they watch the things. They pick and choose what they want to watch. But that's why the Lord has set the men of His men at the forefront. All right, this is a bill that was passed in January of 2025. It says fact sheet. President Donald J. Trump signed Genius Act into law. All right, let me just read a few of these. He says, making America the leader in digital assets. He said, today, President Donald J. Trump signed the Genesis Act into law, a historical piece of legislation that will pave the way for the United States to lead in the global digital currency revolution. All right, the Genesis Act prioritizes consumers' protection, strengths, and U.S. dollars reserve currency status, and bolsters our national security. The Genesis Act will make America the undisputed leader in digital assets, bringing the massive investment and innovative to our country.
Because the dollar is gone.
Yeah, because the dollar's gone. Now this was July.
Yep.
This is July, but these niggas finna go fucking Christmas shopping. You know, this shit like this gets passed, and motherfuckers, it just goes past them, and then they be like, "Hey, you can't do that." Why the fuck you can't? This was passed already.
Yep.
You didn't. See, the shit they protest for is bullshit. See, this is why this place got to be gone, man, because, you know, people don't know what the fuck they don't know what this devil has been showing his horn. We've been out here telling him this. Now this was July. What we in? November?
Yep.
The fuck, man. This is already law.
They thinking about the free turkeys.
Yeah.
And you know what? Niggas was just in an uproar over Snap.
Yeah.
And now that they got their Snap, you notice how niggas get rocked back to sleep?
Bro.
And you know what they're saying? You know what they're saying? They're saying in January it's gonna get shut off again.
Yep.
They're only so they was gonna take it away from you, which it would have been a better thing if you had not been able to keep these holidays.
Yeah.
Like but Jake, I'm gonna buy me a turkey. Hallelujah.
Right.
I can celebrate Thanksgiving now. Go ahead.
And all that shit that they was talking, all the motherfuckers on TikTok videos and shit talking about, well, my Snap benefits don't hit, I'm going to do it. And you motherfuckers was getting busted left and right. We was watching them fucking videos. You niggas was going to jail like a motherfucker, man. You know, and like I said, this next time they cut them off, nigga, they not going to come back on. Because, matter of fact, they didn't even give you niggas the full benefits. They gave you half of them. And now everybody's screaming about this stimulus he's supposed to be bringing, but he's fattening you niggas up for the fucking kill. You know, that scripture he just wrote, man, you can never trust thy fucking enemy, man. That's why when that fucking jump shot came through, how the fuck is you gonna run to some shit? This nigga never cared about you. How could you go trust this motherfucker to do something good for you?
When it's been proven throughout the years.
Yeah.
Hey, first of all, through birth, they saying people so-called brown skinned babies or black babies
with the
have the most death rate at birth.
Bro, with the fucking they doing a lawsuit right now with the fucking what's the shit they give them? The powdered shit.
Similac.
They got a mass call saying now people that was between a certain year, if you was giving your child this certain Similac, you got lawsuit, man. Yo, so this nigga's never had your fucking good intent at
best
his heart.
interest. Best interest,
man. The fuck.
That was it.
You know, so They're tightening up, man. Go ahead. Let's go.
facilitating the use of bots, and it is allowing people to act without being held accountable for their actions.
Well, who's holding the government accountable for their actions?
Right.
You can act. Everybody can act, but not be held for their actions. But what's with this Epstein shit, though?
Yep.
Hey, you have all the tools to hold people accountable. I'm still more, but when they speak about holding people accountable, they don't speak about their own race. What you should hear is holding everybody except for my people accountable, except for the school shooters.
Yeah, kind.
Right, man.
You know, the shoot 'em up people.
Shoot them up, people.
You know, when he speaks of this dude looks like the devil. When he speaks of holding people accountable, he's not talking about his race.
Such an anomaly cannot continue. In a democracy, citizens have the right to privacy, not to anonymity or impunity.
Anonymity is privacy, jackass. No, you can't be anonymous. That's privacy. The fuck is he talking about?
Because with those two, social coexistence would be impossible.
How would social coexistence be impossible for somebody having a social media account? You're socializing.
Yeah.
But
Supposedly.
Even before social media, we were socializing. Like, social.
yeah, people are socializing. They get to express themselves. They get to go inside these groups and say their little,
Yeah.
if it was me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, sit up in their drawers and post and go. Hey, put a shirt on and sit in their underwear doing a fucking blog. You know?
That is why I believe we must push forward the principle of pseudonymity as the functioning element.
Let's look up that word, pseudonymity.
Pseudonymity? God, I'm looking up pseudonymity tomorrow. Pseudonymity. The use of a fictitious name, or pseudonym to conceal one's legal identity while still remaining a constant public identity. Let me look up the etymology.
You said it's what?
Look up the etymology. Pseudomenius, bearing a false name. Falsely named, falsely called.
Mm-hmm.
Of
like black or white. Like white.
Pseudonymity as the functioning element of social media, and force all these platforms to link every user account to an European digital identity wallet. This way, citizens could use nicknames if they want, but in the case of a crime, public authorities will be able to connect those nicknames to real people and hold them responsible. Because accountability is not an obstacle to freedom of speech, it is an essential complement to it.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI
crimes.
Well, many.
Which is supposed to make the crime rate go down, but it's really a trick just to get you to submit. You know, although he go crouching, he's trying to get total control because he's going to use it for other purposes that he's not telling you about.
Yep.
Yeah, precept.
Go ahead, bro. Get what you got.
I got that 2 Thessalonians 2, and I started 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for For that day shall not come except there be falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah, and bro, the man of sin, you know, we should know who that is.
Right.
The man of sin, man. You know, these devils, man.
Yep.
You know, but he's being revealed, man. He's being revealed, man. You know, for who he really is. Now, he does everything in phases. Let's go to phase 2. Let's go to phase 3. This is a phase. What he's saying is he's making up. What he's doing is he's making up a reason for people to identify themselves with every account that they use online. For you to be able to make an account with any social media platform, they're going to want to know who you are.
That's right.
They have laws that are waiting to be pushed, or might be already active. That if you say anything against the government, or if they gonna come for you.
That's right.
So we are pressing the towards that prophecy of
MOTB.
No, not just the MOTB. You know, the prophets being pulled off the street, man.
Famine of the word.
You know, that famine of the word. Because if they get to the point where, say you get to the point where, you know, they have some laws behind the scenes, or with all these things that have been signed into law, they have something that you can't speak against the government. And then they look, they put you on these accounts. Hey, you're gonna have to link yourself to an ID, a digital wallet. Yeah, you can use another name, but we gotta know who you are. Mm-hmm. He's got you hooked on this social media shit. Social media is just as addictive as sugar to niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're socially awkward. You can't form any bonds or relationships in your actual life. You know, so you flee to social media for recognition. You know, and bro, like this world is birthing cowards.
Yeah.
People that don't know how to approach people and have regular conversations. You get out in society and won't say 2 words to people, but you'll be on social media just blah 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 blah, just talking all kind of shit. You know, because now it's this weirdo, socially awkward, you know, prude incel spirit, you know, of people that don't know how to create relationships anymore. It's just
social media. Yep.
It's weird, like talking to people these days. Like I don't fuck with like older people. When I see an older guy, I'll talk to him. But I see a young guy, I'll look at him funny first. Like, is this nigga cool? Or, you know, and if the dude is cool, I'll be like, yeah, man, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're right though. They don't know how to talk to people because we grew up talking to people behind screens. You know, talking to people behind a keypad. So that art is lost, you know. And like how the elder just said, man, they gonna push the famine of the word through this social media. They gonna push the famine of the word because we can't speak out. We ain't got the First Amendment anymore, you know, to speak. It's a freedom of speech. You know, I got that. If you wanted me to, he quoted it twice, so I pulled it. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right, and that's when the Lord is going to take the prophets off the street, man. You know, because it's going to get too dangerous, and then after that, man, it's sealed. You know, it's over with. You know, then those prophecies going to be start coming like contractions. You know, Jacob's trouble is right around the corner when that happens, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know, and while they're pushing all this stuff in the background, see, you got to look in those times where the government gives you reprieve and opens back up, and there is hope. We got our stamps. Okay, we good. Niggas sleep hard when they're comfortable. Like, you niggas wasn't sleeping well when you didn't think you was going to be able to buy that Thanksgiving turkey. You know? But niggas got a little something. And now they being rocked right back to sleep. You know? That was a test. And now he know where, the highest people, where they react. And the government already can tap into your goddamn modem. They can tap into your modem and track you in you know, in live, what is it? What? You know, they can track you in live time.
Oh, God.
You know, in real time.
Real
So
time,
like
God.
real time.
Yep.
You know, you still reading?
Yeah, Second Thessalonians 2:4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
Yeah, he opposeth and exalted himself above all that's called God, because the only one that has the power to watch over everyone at the same time is the Most High.
The Most High.
You know, that's the power of the Most High. He's got his angels. His angels. Hey, you get your own personal angel. So don't think you're doing nothing alone.
Yep.
Or angels. You know, that check in on you, watch you, and report back to you how about, hey, even you sinners.
Yep.
How you think you're gonna get paid back for all the wickedness you doing? And you can't go in a dark room or all dark room and wave your hand in front of your face and say, I can't see it. I can sin now.
God.
Because the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
That's right.
You can't hide from him.
Yep. Yep. Beholding the evil and the good.
Yep.
So
Go ahead.
God says, or that is worship. Well, who it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
A God complex.
God.
He wants to be God so bad, and right now he's in control of the Lord's children, so he's really feeling himself. You know, since he's had us and up until now, hey, they're in that spirit of we got to exercise back control over these niggas. We gave them too much freedom.
God.
So now behind the scenes, your freedoms are being stripped away, and when every time you get riled up, they pacify you, and you get rocked back to sleep. You know. Because and it's designed like that way from the Lord, because the Lord is putting these rocky roads in front of us to see who's gonna stand firm and what they believe. See, a lot of weak people will be like, I'm tired of this roller coaster. I don't want to ride it anymore. They'll get off. But the true men of the Lord, they're gonna hold on.
They'll maintain.
Look, at the end of this roller coaster, I get paid.
God.
I'll never have to ride another one again.
God.
You know? Go ahead.
Alright, I'm jumping to Revelation 13:16. Did you want to get something before that?
No, get it.
God, this is Revelation 13:16.
And this is where all this going to. Like Elder Yashawamba said, the path to the MOTB. This is where all of this stuff, this weirdo stuff, this digital push, and it talks of ID. You know, digital ID. You're hearing that term everywhere now. Because they're normalizing it. See? The so-called white man does psychology on niggas, man.
Oh, yeah.
They normalize it. Hey, every time you say this in the media, push this word, digital ID, and you get soft on it. And you don't consider it as something that's harmful, that can harm you. And niggas get soft on that word, and then it's gonna eventually that word is gonna harm you.
God.
It's gonna harm a lot of you, man.
Oh, man. He said Esau, he don't do psychology on these people, man. He feeds you with something so long that you can become complacent. All right, that you become reliant on it. And what he do is he take it, he snatch it away. You know, all right, you want it back? All right, well, do this, do that. All right, hey, you can have it back. I'll even give you more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The food stamps. You said food stamps was a trial run. He know exactly what these she devils be doing, buying hair and nails and shit off these stamps. So he snatched it away. I'm like, all right, if you do this for me, I'll give it back to you, but I'll give it back tenfold. You know, he know these people are gonna take that digital ID. He know it.
Yeah, and you know, niggas sell cheap. A nigga sell his dignity for a sack of beans.
Like Esau.
Like Jake sell cheap. You know? Long as this bed keep rocking, I'll sleep for you. You know? Jake don't want to wake up.
That's right.
They like that. Oh, I can't think of that guy's name in the Matrix. Yeah, make me somebody important.
Oh,
Cypher.
Cypher.
That's what you niggas are, Cypher. You want to go back in the Matrix.
Yep.
I remember back when shit was kind of cool. Well, really, shit ain't never been cool. Because we always been on the bottom.
Exactly.
All throughout history, we've been fucked to it.
Yep.
All throughout history, they just been fucking with us. And we just gotten used to it. And it's not acceptable, bro. Hey, the scriptures say the truth shall make you free. So when you understand that you're supposed to be free, you understand that this bullshit is not acceptable.
I just looked up Cypher in the etymology. I mean, zero. Empty.
Nah.
Look at these two
Damn.
devils, man. I wish I could reach through the screen and punch these two devils in the face, man.
Con. I got that Revelations 3. Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads.
Yeah, and that's what's coming, man. Hey, it's coming fast. You know, it's coming fast, bro. Like the name of this video, it's here. We warned this was coming. Okay, go ahead.
It says that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so it's gonna be mandatory. And if you're not, it's either a get down or lay down situation. Right now, it's optional.
Yeah.
But in Britain, ask them if it's optional. They ain't optional. Ain't optional in Britain.
And Mexico's soon to follow.
Con.
You know. Hey, but you have more than that?
No, that was it.
We're gonna listen to this next one.
Many have started paying for things with our phones, even watches.
One company, though, wants to take that technology to another level by implanting a chip in your hand.
Hey.
So, the overseas company Walletmore is selling the microchip in parts of Europe. It's about the size of a grain of rice, goes under the skin. It's then activated using a digital wallet app. The chip is going for about $300, and the company says at least 200 people have gotten them implanted already. I would have
they paying for their death.
They paying for it.
many questions for a doctor about that.
Yeah, how
Didn't
healthy
look
is
very
that for
micro,
you?
did it?
No.
It was pretty big.
It was a pretty big chip.
I mean, you know, a paper cut hurts. You're gonna put a
Yes.
thing like that, you know, in
What
your
happens if
hand.
you have to change banks? You gotta like get
Right,
that thing
you gotta
and put
change it
back
out.
in. I don't know. I ain't interested in it. Keep it
Me
away from
neither.
me.
I would just want to know how it affects your body.
Yeah, it can't be good. It can't be good to put some electronic device in your body and keep it there. Ooh, good luck with that.
Exactly 5 years ago, the
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, like that's what we're coming into. That's what we're coming into. Hey, the president's talking about it. All the people on TV are talking about digital ID. Every big meeting that's in the world, these world forums, they're talking about it.
Yep.
You know, that dude, Yovel or Novel Juice, whatever his name is, Ferrari, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
I can't say his name. Brothers know what I'm talking about. Brothers probably laughing at me. I'm crazy. You know, but he said we want to we want to get under your skin. You know?
Oh, I got something else. What did you say you had?
No, I got a scripture. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and start at verse 1. It says, "But of those times and seasons, brethren, ye need not that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." And you know, him being able to rock you to sleep so easily just shows that the majority of you just gotta die. 2/3 of the Lord's people are gonna be cut off and die because you don't see the oppression. You don't understand the oppression anymore. You don't want to think about I'm being oppressed. You just want to make a few dollars, and I mean a few, and work till you die. That's all you niggas want to do. And then, hey, right now they talking about raising the retirement.
Oh,
They
already
took-
yeah.
Oh,
It's 65 now, I think.
No, it was more than that. 70.
no,
Is it
it's probably 68.
It's like
Oh,
60.
oh.
I know he upped it. Let me Google it.
I thought it was like 70.
Yeah, look up. Yeah, Baba Kushah. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." It says, "When they when they shall say peace and safety," and they really saying peace and safety now. Ooh, I got some stamp because they thought they weren't gonna get shit. People thought they weren't gonna get shit, and now they happy. Now it's quiet. Ooh, it was so fucking quiet outside that day. Cause niggas are what? They rock back to sleep. Ain't nobody rouse. Who shall rouse them up?
Yep.
Hey, the scripture say, get that scripture, Baba Kushah. Who gonna rouse you niggas up, man? Hey, Jake was starting to get riled up, and then they gave him a couple dollars, and niggas, they found they pacifier. They found they passy. They just got back to sucking on the teats of America.
It says,
Go ahead.
You want it now? Oh, you want the...
You got the
it
definition.
says Social Security retirement age could rise under Trump. John Larson says. He hasn't upped it yet, but I know he's in the.
What is the current one? Can you find out what the current one is?
What is the current Social Security retirement age?
Let me get that scripture real quick. This is...
The full Social Security retirement age is 67. For those
67.
born
It
in
used to be
1965.
65.
If you were born between 1955 and 1959, the full retirement age is between 66 years and 10 months and 67, depending on your birth year. You can start receiving benefits as early as 62, but with a reduced amount.
Damn.
That's correct.
That's probably if you got pre-existing conditions,
Mm-hmm.
and they allow you to retire early. But 67 years old. I remember when when I was young, it used to be like 62. When I was, I'm a 70s baby, but mostly 80s. I grew, I was born in 78. So I'm a 70s baby, but I remember the 80s. And people used to retire at 62, then went up to 63, then it just crept up. Now it's 67. 67 years old. I knew it was close to 68. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like 72. And Jake just want to keep working. It's hard seeing people you love get old in this place. It's fucking sad, bro. Like from the beginning we wasn't made to get old. But the Lord jacked our ass up. Now we in this getting old. Like it's kids dropping dead of fucking arrhythmia and all kind of crazy shit. It's kids with diabetes, bro. Kids with diabetes. You know,
Crazy, bro.
every time you look up in the sky, it's a goddamn chemtrail. This devil is just raining poison on you. You gotta read fucking codes on the stickers of the food that you buy to hope that you get something organic. And if you do get organic, the shit may still be fucked up. And people just want to keep going on in this place and act like it's not fucked up. All kinds of hundreds of thousands of kids go missing a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. All kind of wickedness going on, man. This place gotta go.
It's gone. Jake wanna stay asleep.
Go ahead, bro.
So Genesis 49:9. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, who shall rouse you up? Because every time you get roused up, and then niggas got half of their stamps, and they was pacified like a mug. Today was so goddamn quiet.
He gonna get that word.
Hey, it's been, the government been The government been back open, but I think they just started giving out the stamps out here yesterday.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn quiet today, man. I was like, man.
God, Dad said they went to Aldi's and the shelves was empty. All the processed shit was empty.
This is first. Oh, you still reading?
I got that word for couched. He
Yeah.
said he couched himself. So it says to stretch oneself out, to lie down, to lay down, to couch, to cause to lie down. So he sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the calls to lie down. And that's exactly what happened when you niggas got them stamps. You lay back down. You poke that thumb in your mouth and got the and went right back to sleep. Niggas is some sleepy ass niggas.
God.
And you gonna get woke up just like Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor told the story he was freebasing and nodded off, and he woke up on fire. That's what happened to you niggas, man.
God.
It says, 1 Thessalonians 5:3 says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child. It says, and they shall not escape. So you gonna say peace and safety. One of these times you're gonna go get rocked back to sleep, and you're not gonna wake up. And when you do wake up, you're gonna be standing before the Lord looking pitiful, like, Lord, it's crazy because a lot of you niggas is listening. The Lord look just like you. The Lord brown skin like you, and you're gonna be standing before Him, and you're gonna be a lot of you Jesus freaks. You niggas, you got white Jesus hanging out in the church, and you niggas is wondering why you jumping all over the goddamn place.
And then he set these holidays that he had set in place, and you try to think that it's harmless. And I was just watching a guy that's a witch. He said these people think that this all things they're doing is harmless. Well, when you participate in these things, you'd already invited the spirits in.
Yep.
They don't have no type. You have no covering, so you praying, but you letting these things happen, man. And this is why everything is at an upworld, man.
Yep.
I remember CERN did that, looking for that dark matter years ago before we moved in that, and just looking from then up until now, man, how much hell has been caused, bro. This devil is doing all demonic, wicked ass shit against you.
Yeah, they looking for that God particle to try to open up a portal.
Yeah, man.
Supposedly, you spend all these billions of dollars to attempt to open up a portal.
Yes, bro. Attempt. Yeah, and you open up, and they the news articles that's coming back on that. Man said that you guys had tapings of voices, man, and warnings so you not to do it. And this devil is still doing it. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, motherfuckers just break out dancing.
Yeah,
you know, like you trying to open up some gene, and the motherfuckers is a bunch of weird motherfuckers in elf suits, fucking breaking out dancing, and I was like, man,
wicked ass.
You need one of them Columbine motherfuckers to sneak up in there while they dancing, tick 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 tick,
like they used to do in the '60s, like they used to do.
Well, it was a middle-aged white boy shooter when you need one,
or a teenage.
Yeah, or a teenage, teenage to middle age. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
But it's 1 Thessalonians 5:3 again says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So now you rock back to sleep, but then now they're saying in January they're gonna shut it off for real, and they saying Section 8 gonna follow, and some people's Social Security might get touched. The next time it comes, this was just a test run, but when it comes, it's not gonna stop. See, people think, okay, yeah. The first thing they think when something happens is that, oh, it's gonna bounce back. It always happens and it bounces back. We just went through this. It's like faith in the opposite thing. You believe that it's gonna bounce back because it bounced back last time, but it's gonna get to a point where it's not gonna fucking bounce back. And while you waiting there, gathering yourself, wondering what the fuck you gonna do, hey, death is gonna be looking for your ass.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, it's gonna get really bad out here, man. Social, bro. We said the shit in China, the social credit score.
Yeah.
people can't get in their house because they saying shit that's offensive. You got to sleep outside for a night, and you just work to pay the bills in the house, but you can't say shit. Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Or you late on the payment. Like, you know, you pay late fees. The late fees, you can't go home today.
Damn. Late fee. It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. And we're not supposed to be in the spirit of these people.
That's right.
Hoping for everything to go back to normal.
Right.
You know, like, bro, hey, develop a this might be it spirit. That's me.
That's right.
This might be it. You know, and if it's not it, you know what? Well, the next time some shit happens,
that's it.
You know why? Because we hasten in the day.
God.
You can't hasten a day and hope for shit to get easier.
Yeah.
You gotta realize that eventually shit is gonna get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
For all of us, bro. Like the person that wants society to snap back, it shouldn't be one of you in the truth that want the society to snap back.
Yeah.
If America starts fading and you call yourself in the truth and you say, man, look, I just want to go back to work. Bro, that's not cool, bro. I'm being honest, bro.
Yeah, come on, brother.
If you hasten in the day, this might be fucking it. You know, like, if you hasten in the day, you gonna be on point, bro.
I want to go back to work.
Yeah, I just want to, just put, man.
I'm supposed to get paid tomorrow, man.
Bro, bro, you gotta catch yourself sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because the shit is getting hard for you. You can't be like these fucking people, man. We are not these people. Hopefully. I'm not gonna be like them. If shit get hard for me, you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, well, Lord, it's in your hands. You never let me down. You know? Because Lord ain't let us down, man.
Never.
You know? Hey, I'm gonna put it in the Lord's hands. So be it, Lord. You said harder times were coming. You know? But up until then, you know what I'm gonna be doing? Strengthening my own mind, strengthening my body as much as possible.
Right.
Not, taking herbs, not putting no bullshit in my body, working out, exercising, trying to keep myself occupied, man. Bro, in these scriptures, bro, these scriptures are what keep you sane.
That's it, the comforter.
If you find yourself catching a lot of hell and just catching it, bro, open up the scriptures, study, occupy your mind. Don't just fucking sit there and soak in shit, but occupy yourself, man. Get your mind off of shit. Don't just stress about everything. We're not supposed to be like these people, bro. Shit happening, you getting all fucking scared. I'm gonna pay my rent. The Lord gonna make a way for you, bro. The Lord always made a way for me, bro. I can't say I got one incident where the Lord didn't come through for me, man. So when shit get heavy, when shit get turned up, then I'm gonna say, well, maybe this time it ain't gonna happen. Right. After all the time it happened.
And the scriptures, like you just said, get into these scriptures, man.
Yeah.
The scripture says, I've never seen his seed back in bread, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, I concur on that, man. I've never been forsaken by Yahweh Shai, man. Never. I mean, things can get bad as shit, and he always come through, man. And what's in the words of those Christian churches, he's an on-time God, man. He's an on-time power, for them that love him, not putting them in a bottle like a genie or something, man. Mm-hmm. You have to pray and pray and fast and know that he's gonna do what he said he's gonna do.
Yep.
So charge Yahweh Shai charge his words back to him, man. All right, because he can't lie. Yahweh Shai is not a man that he should lie. No.
Hey, remember Lot's wife. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro.
Hey, remember Lot's wife, bro. She wanted that kingdom to keep going. That's why the scriptures say, remember Lot's wife. All hell get to breaking loose and this kingdom get to falling, and you sell out for a hot shower. Ooh, I miss a hot shower. You that goddamn comfortable, man? You wasn't made for this then. You know? One day without no food, well, I'm gonna die, fuck. Let me just go and get in this line real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
I'll turn my head when they do it, so I can tell the Lord I didn't see it.
Yep.
Niggas gonna get weak, man.
Niggas think that too. Yeah. Lord see everything, but he just gonna ignore your little dumb ass.
Yo, little dumb ass.
Fucking man.
Yeah.
And it's, at the end of the day, it's just a demon, man. Because if you want this kingdom to continue, man, then you want hell, you want sin to continue. And in the Lord's kingdom, man, you're gonna be righteous forever. You know? But you choose your side, man. If you want this kingdom to continue, you chose your side. You're gonna take that mark.
Yeah.
This is
Hey, but I want to add this. I want to reiterate this. You brothers and sisters in the faith, don't you catch yourself in that spirit of everything going back to normal, bro. I just want everything to go back to normal, because when you do that, you're saying you don't want the Lord to come right now.
Yeah, that's not hastening the day.
You understand? Because you know that some people in the truth got shaken up after this.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's brothers and sisters that have federal and government jobs. You know, and they was facing no pay. You know, I'm happy for them. You know, but you know, like, hey, one day it's not gonna come. One day, they moving fast. But go ahead, get what you got. What's
based on what y'all was talking about, this is Sirach 2:10.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken, or whom did He ever despise that called upon Him?" And the answer is no. You know, the answer is no. He never despised anybody that called upon Him. He never forsook anybody that was with Him, and He never allowed them to be confounded. You know, Scripture says, even if you die, every hair on your head is counted. You're gonna be rose up first. That's what Scripture says.
Yeah, your faith got to be intact, man. You know, this ain't the time to get weak, man. Your faith has to be unmovable. You know, in this time you got to have unshakable faith. You know, because if your faith gets moved every time you get tested, man, you know, so is a man thinking, so is he. You know, if your faith gets shaken, that means that you're shaken. You're shaky. And the scriptures be like not like the sea, like the waves driven and tossed. You know, that's talking about every wind of doctrine. But a lack of faith is another doctrine.
Yeah, that's the spirit you said that. Shaky. That's slang in UK. They say, hey, if you moving real shaky, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're moving real shaky. Like,
Yeah.
Moving like real slick. Like you being slick and shit.
Driven and tossed, your faith. You know, hey, your faith is like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster and your stomach turn. When every time something happens, your faith start turning. Go ahead, bro.
That was it.
Okay. Man. I'm gonna play some more of this video, man, for the hell of it. In the spirit.
Central Bank of Brazil, their equivalent of the Reserve Bank of Australia, introduced a new government-run payment system known as PIX. It's an app on people's phones, and the central bank forced all the banks to accept it. Brazilians can use it to transfer money instantly from their bank account to anyone else's, a friend or a shop, either using their PIX alias or, in a shop, a QR code. And the best thing? Well, it's free for people to use, and there's a single merchant fee of 0.22%. 93% of Brazilians now use PIX, and it's rapidly displacing cards. You know it's working because the US President Donald Trump is bitterly complaining about it, saying that those great American companies, Visa and MasterCard, are losing out. So he's whacking Brazil with a 50% tariff. So here's my question. How come the Reserve Bank of Australia doesn't do it? It's talking about cutting card payment costs by $1.2 billion, But actually, $6.4 billion in fees are being hoovered up for not doing very much by Visa, MasterCard and the banks, as well as Apple and Google, since about half the transactions are now using cards on our phone wallets. And that's only going to increase because, as we know, cash is on the way out. What's more, the fees...
Well, as we know, cash is on the way out. So what does that mean? You know? So, as cash goes out, you better believe, start looking for shit to start happening with these bank cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bank cards getting hacked. You know? They require you to give your information. You know, like, it's easy. You got to pay a fee if you don't give your bank information. So a lot of people have your banking information. What if one of them just decide to go on another platform and wipe you out? You know, people gonna get real. Well, I gotta have a system where I can keep my money on me, and that's gonna be that CHIP. You know, the MOTB.
And when that thing happens, and when that happens, when that thing is introduced, what do you think? You think it's gonna be? Well, the money that you are trying to hoard or whatever, it's not gonna be it's gonna be worthless. Remember that video we watched overseas when their money had crashed and they were shoveling the money to keep warm? Piles of it. What was that?
Venezuela?
No, that was
Great Depression.
Huh?
Great Depression.
No, we was watching. This is not so long ago. This is some years back. But we was watching. No, it was real life. They was I'm trying to think. Their money system had crashed, and
Venezuela.
They was shoveling the money. It was before Venezuela. Venezuela happened after, but this was like
That's burners to keep warm.
They was using their money. The money system has crashed, and their money was worthless.
Not Haiti. It's already warm.
It was
it'd be Greece or something.
I don't want to say Dutch. It was one of them countries, man. I forgot, but when that money that people think they gonna be hoarding money, and when they do away with the money, it's gonna be worthless. You're gonna just see millions of dollars. You're gonna see millions of dollars, and it ain't gonna be worth shit.
Can't do shit with it.
You can't do shit with it. You know, so it's not gonna be no escape from this. And people, like I said, like when they did this government shutdown, these people were fucking hungry, man. My sons, a lot of restaurants and shit was giving discount, and these people were on the verge of really starting to break through, but the government came through. But next time they're not gonna save your ass. It's not gonna be no we're gonna give you part. Then they didn't give you motherfuckers your full amount. They gave you partial.
Yep.
You know, so if you scrapping for crumbs, you just like, okay, but they gave us something. And man, these motherfuckers, bro, and what do you think is gonna happen, man? When all this shit happen and it's all simultaneous, when you ain't got the food stamp and the fucking lights are out, it's gonna be fucking mayhem out here, man.
Yep.
You can't even imagine it, because they're gonna ransack the stores and all that shit. True, but what happened that the following week when the stores are already ransacking it and it's just motherfuckers out here on prey. Everybody's a fucking prey. Mm-hmm. Man, it's about to be.
Who's the joker to say you'll eat each other?
You'll eat each other, yeah. Bro, we need to watch that shit. That's that Joker boy is epic, bro.
Yeah, man, bro, people gonna turn to cannibalism. People gonna be, people gonna be going through each other's houses. All these niggas with these switches. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be running up in Big Mama's house.
But them niggas, them switches, them switches, what? They shoot like what? So many bullets per minute?
Yeah. That's stupid.
What happened when them fucking bullets out?
Or you reload.
You gonna be, when we was watching that movie, the motherfucker dude shot all his bullets and he took the gun and threw it in the
Yeah, that's for people that can't shoot.
Yeah.
Right.
That's for people, it's like a switch is for people who don't know how to shoot.
Yeah.
I don't like fully automatic weapons like that. Whenever I went on the fully automatic weapon, I always chose the 50 cal over the saw or 60.
Yeah.
Because the 60 got a slower rate of fire, and the 50 got the slowest rate of fire.
Yeah.
But I don't like all that rapid fire shit.
Yeah.
Because you just spitting around. So you be lucky to hit something.
It's inaccurate.
Yeah.
You know, and all I got to do is wait you out. You he pat pat.
Yep.
You
Yep.
he pat pat.
Yep.
The next thing you know, click, and now, now he hear that click, and now he chasing you. Now he running up on you. You don't even have hardly enough time to reload.
He gonna stab your ass up.
Because you looking down, looking for the magazine, and he probably might hit you in the head.
Hey, you know what Gabar call it? He's like, man, these niggas just be spraying and praying.
Yeah,
He's spraying and praying, bro.
Hit a nun, a pit bull, and a baby.
And his homie. And his homie.
Yeah, and his friend. Told the nigga to go around the back, and you shot him.
They left him there.
Jake is a
Took off
horrible,
running.
but it's like it.
Is are hidden. We tap our card or phone without knowing about all the little added extras. So why don't we have PICs? Well, apparently it's because the payments infrastructure in Australia is entirely built around cards.
So all these nations are getting these US is their stable coin. So all these nations are coming out with their own digital IDs, digital money system.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia, not ID, and they're coming out with that too. But they're coming out with this. All these countries are coming out with digital money systems that they're using. Okay.
Niggas gonna think they're gonna escape this shit.
And America was pretty much the first one because why? Bank cards, debit cards, that was the big start of it. But now they want to do it. They're gonna want to do it with these bank cards too. They want to put it in you, literally. So yeah, man.
Cards, and getting everyone to switch to an app where you have to scan a QR code or know the other person's alias would be hard. Also, the system is owned by the banks and Visa and MasterCard, so the government would have to effectively nationalise it, which was fine for Brazil, but in Australia we privatise businesses, not the other way around.
As ATMs and bank branches close and Australians increasingly rely on digital payments, one economist predicts the country will be...
Yeah, so, you get the gist of what's happening, man. Hey, when they get this system, hey, you ain't gonna be able to, really help nobody like that. You ain't gonna be able to do side jobs to make ends meet. And if you do, it's gonna be, the government gonna know about it.
Yeah.
You might get audited if you make too much money. They're gonna have total control. They're gonna know exactly how much money you make. Ain't gonna be no making side money because everything is gonna be digital.
Yeah.
So you can be audited.
Yeah, Yeah, because if you did try to make side money, say you did the job, how are the people gonna pay you if you're not on the system?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not on the system, they can't pay you. They don't have cash. They gonna be like, well, just like this, like now, you work and say a person don't have cash, you say, hey, you got Zelle, and you don't have Zelle. So how you gonna get paid?
Yep.
So it's man, he's looking for total. When we say total control, this dude is trying to get total control. If you fart too loud, he's gonna know about it.
And just think, when your name is attached to these your identity, which is already is attached to them, or when these systems come into play, damn, what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought.
So when the system comes into play?
Yeah, when these systems come into play, oh my God, man, I hate when that happens. When that happens, but it's so like it. Anyway, well, go ahead, dude.
Yeah, play some more.
cashless in the next few years. But there are fears a world without banknotes will leave people unable to pay for essential goods and become easy targets for cyber criminals.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this?
Doubles.
No time for delay on the lunch rush.
Tap away when you're ready. Tap away when you're ready. Tap away when you're ready.
Cafe Pablo and Rusty's was one of the first businesses to axe cash. Now heavy hitters are on board, including KFC, Krispy Kreme and Nando's. Even Macquarie Bank is phasing out.
Okay, well, you know, we get the gist of that. We just gonna get ready and close out, man. Hey, hopefully this lesson's been edifying, you know. Hey, hopefully, you know, hey, y'all get the gist of what we're saying, what's being, and hopefully people are watching, you know. But remember, man, like, we not a part of this world, man. Like, we're looking for a kingdom where indwelleth righteousness.
Right.
If your heart, they say home is where the heart is. Our heart should be, hey, I was talking to Elder Uriah the other day. He said, bro, he said, I'm just an avatar here. My spirit is with the kingdom. He said, I'm just an avatar here playing out this life.
That's it.
You know?
Right.
And that's how, hey, bro, that was perfectly explained to me. I was like, I didn't say shit afterwards. Like, damn, that was a heavy statement.
I don't want nothing to do with this place.
Like, I'm not invested in this goddamn place, bro. I could lose everything right now.
That's right.
You know, I could lose all this shit, and I'll be like, well, Lord, what I'm gonna do next? What you want from me next?
That's it.
So, hey, man, hopefully it's been edifying, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi. I was shy, man. Hey, may the spirit continue to be with you and bless you all, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
A Bible ball.
A Bible ball.